then start the video so we can start doing this then.
Okay, I guess we'll come up with it in the end.
Infinity window. All right, so what we're doing is that's Eclipse, obviously, and we're going to make some sort of project name. I think looks like a project anyway.
Someone didn't do their homework.
No, you didn't do your own homework.
Whatever.
No, whatever.
I close all the other folders that I'm not using, and then I go and create a new package just in case we have more than one file.
What's this I statement? It's definitely a we statement right now.
I haven't seen you
the
program
royal we, obviously.
Well, obviously we do something basics.
Well, no. Why would you name it basic? That is the laziest way to name things.
Well, you know
Basics.
exactly why it says basics.
All right, so now we're obviously, or fine, you are obviously making something in code comments.
Well, yeah, because we have to have Java document comments.
Although we never actually established what the difference between like the blue and the green comment is.
Well, those are Java.comments.
Okay, so then how is that any different than the green one?
The green one is single line comments. So
you don't, well, no,
so
because
like,
it lets me have like the exact same thing. The only difference is the number of stars.
Oh, well.
And you didn't even show them. You're not even going to show them in this video.
No, I'm probably not going to.
Okay, let's see.
It's kind of a worthless thing anyway. So
you take forever to type. Should have sped this up to like 900 frames per second.
You said that I was typing too fast.
Well, I mean, like in reality, if you were trying to type this fast, it would be nothing that we could do.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
No, you're not allowed to skip ahead. You have to watch this.
I just wanted to make sure it was.
How else are
it
you gonna
was
have
the
the
12 and not the 24 minute.
I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to talk for 24 minutes. It's way too much.
Oh yeah, you like it.
All right, what are we doing now?
Okay, so we have to create the rectangle class.
Oh, this is an entire video about a rectangle.
Well, yeah, because
Well,
we aren't squares.
We probably should have started with
we're
that.
rectangles.
Speak for yourself.
Hey, look, a single line comment.
Oh, yeah, but okay, but that does not explain the difference between like the line comment with the star and the double star.
Well, you know what? I didn't go to school for programming.
Well, that's too bad. Wait, hold on. What are we doing right now?
This is copying and pasting because I really didn't want to write out 4 coordinates.
All right, so the idea is that he's going to make a rectangle with extra stuff.
Right. And so you need 4 coordinates. X.
I count 3.
Well, it is 4 because 0, 1, 2, 3.
Obviously, you don't know how to count.
Yeah. Okay. Obviously, you're not a physicist.
Well, clearly not. I didn't go to school for physics. Otherwise, I would have been a physimatist. Yeah, that's right.
Physimatist, huh?
Yeah.
Well, let's create our object rectangle.
Wheel of fortuitousness.
Well, you know what? We need a name, or we'll name the rectangle.
So you named you just made. This is the I don't know what this is. This is something.
This is constructor. The rectangle constructor to make a
I
rectangle
had that.
object.
That was on the tip of my tongue.
It really?
Yes, it really. I knew what it was.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I was just making sure.
So now we need to establish the something. I can't remember the name.
Oh, we'll only need the
variables. That's what we're doing. We're establishing the variables.
We'll need one of the points, and then the lengths and widths based on that point. Because to make a rectangle, all you need is one of the vertices, and then the length and width, and it will make a rectangle. Which eventually...
If we're doing basic math, then yeah.
Well, yeah, we're doing basic math.
Oh, fine.
What are you doing, a parallelepiped?
You could.
Well, I mean, not here.
Quadrilateral, obviously. You don't understand.
Quadrilateral. We obviously need to do a shapes class at some point.
We never... I don't necessarily know that you need to establish that the class is called shapes.
Well, if we do superclass, subclass stuff...
You have a lot. Is the position of the rectangle, is the Y position of the rectangle. Alright, so you're literally just going through this.
I did explain it.
So you could establish what each thing was?
Yeah.
It's far too much work.
Well, if you see, I wrote out the document, JavaDoc comment, so that the parameters are automatically created in Eclipse, but they aren't. But if they aren't, you can create your own. So... like once I put in string name, int x naught, int y naught, length and width, then it started out the at params. So when I go back and put it in the main function, it will tell me the arguments that I need to put in. So, you know.
X2 is equal to x naught plus length.
Yeah.
Okay, so how is X2 different than X3 then? You're not. Boom. Right there. See it?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. But they're not different.
That's because it's an ordered pair of X and Y's. Otherwise, it really wouldn't matter. But because we'll eventually make a coordinate class, that way we can establish other shapes based on coordinates instead of just add points.
Plus width again.
Oh, shut up. You know, it happens.
You're watching this and we're... Okay, so far it looks like you've established what all the points of the sides of the triangle are. The 4 points.
Triangle? This is a rectangle.
Whatever.
We have to create a new rectangle class.
Okay.
In main. So this is a rect object. That's what I call our rectangles, rect. Because I am very good at naming. And
the best at names.
Right? The besteth.
It sounds like you should go down to Australia. They name things about the same way. No offense to anybody from Australia. But, I mean, if you think about it.
So it compiled and ran. There was nothing that popped up because they didn't do a print line argument.
Okay. Well, probably should have told it to print the line.
Well, now it says rect was created, okay? So...
Yeah, right, but we already knew that this would work because that's...
We only know it should work, not that it will work. See, now we're going to do a two-string, and the basic package.rectangle blah 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 isn't what we want.
That's because you didn't give it any parameters. You just you initialized the parameters, but you didn't assign values.
Yeah, well, so it's defined as, and then I'm going to pull all the points out.
Right.
So we need an x naught and
a y
so
naught
on and so forth. We
Wait.
named our rectangle.
So did you go user input on this?
No. This is just hard coded right now. So if you wanted to change anything, you'd have to go back in.
Jeez.
Well, you know what? There's only so much
I can do. How many rect
do.
names can you do?
It looks like I could do about 10.
Why didn't you just copy... Why didn't you just establish X naught for everything? So that you
know what? I thought about this after doing that.
This is far too much work. Well, because if you would have established X naught and copied and pasted that way, it would have been way faster.
Right, but look how much time we have to talk about my mistakes. I mean, like, this is really what the user wants in their video, is how we can talk about my mistakes. So that way, you know, it won't be that bad when they create theirs.
It's almost like you're trying to say that I did nothing for this.
Well, no.
I'm kind of insulted. I do.
I'm saying you didn't program it, but look at this. Look at us argue over.
That's right. You filled that rectangle.
Yeah, it is fill.
Okay, but why? Okay, why do you say no?
It should be a square.
Yes. No.
Oh look.
What's that now? Oh.
Ooh.
Didn't work. Told you.
Oh. Someone's
What'd
missing.
You do wrong? What'd you do wrong?
Missing,
pause the video. Oh.
Someone's missing in parentheses.
Should have paused the video there. Establish that you didn't know what you're doing.
Hey.
We should find a way to display the.
We should find a way to display the rectangle
as a string.
Yeah, if we do multiple of these.
With a method.
So every object has a two-string method, so we're going to override the two-string method.
I know exactly what we should do for our intro.
What?
For our intro, we should be like, watch this video without audio the first time through, and then watch it with audio the second time through.
Right.
So hear us talk about what we did wrong.
Right. I mean, that is how you get better. So.
Public two-string.
Right.
String returner equals new string returner.
So all we have to do is print the two-string. So I went and hard-coded the returner to have all the stuff that a
I
rectangle.
don't see you passing anything in at this point in time. So
You
how
don't
does
have
it?
to. You just call
just-
the object's
Oh.
toString method, and it's going to be a way that we'd use to compare objects in case, because when we first printed out the object name, it was 64-bit or 60 base 64 object, so it's pretty much nonsense to us. So now we can replace all of that with rec.toString. And so if we make multiple rectangles, we can shorten all our code. And
Yep.
now we'll rerun it, and then it turns out like that.
But it doesn't dry.
Well, no, because we haven't gotten that far. I only have so much time. I already have the amount of time this video took. So it would have been 24 minutes, but you know.
Okay.
And now I'm going to add in parentheses so that way you can actually see the coordinates being written.
Mm-hmm.
So then it won't look like x2 and x3 are exactly the same because they're coordinates and they have a corresponding y. Oh. So, now that I made it prettier, we have our name and our points, length and width.
What is the
What is what?
Why does it say length and width on? Oh, because it's defining the triangle. Okay, I
Right.
get it.
So now we know what the rectangle is made out of.
Okay, and so how exactly?
So we go back through and we check to make sure that our Java documentation is actually taken care of, because we decided what we wanted the program to be in the beginning.